Help if I put the visor up, wouldn't it? Be able to see me now. Donut. In my lorry, I normally just flick the sun visor up by hand, because obviously being a DAF, it's manual. Yeah, and just crack on. That camera's a little bit lower normally as well, so you can normally see just underneath it. This one, it's all electronic. Obviously, being a Volvo, being, you know, far more superior than a DAF. I mean, let's face it, a milk float's more superior than a DAF, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, we're just delivering up to a place called Bampton, which is kind of Whitney sort of area, the other side of Oxford. It's 4:30. We're 14 miles from the job. It's going to take us another 35-ish, 35, 40 minutes to get there. It's quite an interesting place we're going to. It's like an old, disused, looks like a barracks, like an army barracks. You'll see anyway, I'll take you in with me when we get a bit closer. I'll turn the cameras back on. Yeah, we're going to drop this 40-foot off, park up outside, have a good night out, enjoy Hotel Volvo, comfortable bed, nice comfortable lorry, got a really nice dinner tonight, so yeah, looking forward to it. It's all good in the hood. Obviously I'm going to miss the wife and the kids. I kind of feel guilty, to be honest, to a certain degree, of having a night out and not being home for them. But at the end of the day, it's part of the career that I chose. You know, lorry drivers, we have nights out. It does happen. It wasn't forced upon. It was asked, Will, do you fancy a night out? Let's face it, who really is going to say, nah, mate, keep the extra money, don't worry about it, I don't need it. It's extra money in my bin, isn't it, at the end of the day? I've got 3 children, I've got a wife. I'm young. I know I don't look it, grey hair, but I've had a hard life. So yeah, if there's more money to be had, I'm having it. Simple as that. I don't like working Saturdays, but every time I'm asked, Will, do you work Saturday? Do you want it? Yeah, mate, it's money. Count me in. It's £100. Clear £100 for like 4 or 5 hours work. You'd be daft to say no, wouldn't you? Still at home before lunch, so you can still go and do your own bits, go and do your shopping, whatever you got to do. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this journey. No, I'm not going to sneeze. Then I'm going to crack on with this journey, sit in this traffic, which apparently only goes on for another 800 yards, thanks to TomTom. 620, whatever. But yeah, thanks to TomTom, we now know how far it is. This bug on my screen is huge. Shouldn't do this, but let me show you this bug. Now, do I put the wipers on and make it shoot it off down there, or shall I just carry it? I'm going to carry it with me. Let's see if it's still attached to the lorry when we get to the job. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to crack on. I'll see you up there. Right, so we're literally 2 miles away now from the job. I have been here months and months and months ago, and to be honest, up until this point that I've literally just turned the cameras on, none of it was ringing any bells whatsoever. But I do remember coming through that little village just there. I'm told one of these roads are shut, which I believe is that one. Wheeled only, Wheeled Street. Yeah, you ain't getting out of there. That's a loop road. So, and that road, the guy on the phone when I rang him earlier, just to make sure I'm alright to sleep here, he did say on the loop road, Wheeled Road, whatever it's called, Wheeled Street, is shut, so come in the next road up, which we're doing 800 yards, turn left, and yeah, we're pretty much at the job. Happy days. Must admit, I'm just about ready for my bed. I'm absolutely knackered. It's only 5 o'clock, but I've almost maxed out on driving hours today. Just knackered. I'm not used to it. Not used to. I've actually been right up on drive time pretty much all week. Used to locals, just 5 hours, 6 hours of driving a day, and that's it. Right, it's bringing me in here. No through road. That's where it's telling me to go. Yeah, but I don't need it to be a through road. tight through here, ain't it, lad? Bloody tight. I don't know what that accent was. It sounded slightly farmerish. So the place we're going, if you can see out the front camera there, if it's working, I don't know. Right over in the distance there. And that's where we'll be spending the night. Yeah, well obviously, you're going to pull in there. I'm hardly backing this up, am I? Jesus. To be fair, I would if I had to. If I really was pushed to, I'd do it. I don't like that this sat-nav's telling me I'm still miles and miles and miles away though. I definitely don't think I came in this way last time. There's no way I came in this way. Our other lorry, the white one, the white Volvo, he's already been here once today. He left here about 3 hours ago, thereabouts. Yeah, about 3 hours ago. So I do know that, well, I was kind of expecting to see branches of trees hanging down. Or are we going to make that left-hand turn in? That looks nasty. Nasty, nasty. Up on the bank. Yeah, it's just going to come round just. Oh, literally only fucking just and all. Christ. There's a farmer behind me. He's probably thinking, what on earth is that boy doing? My accents are terrible, aren't they? Right, just here, I think turn right and that should take me straight into the place. Although if I indicate right and this farmer behind me goes mad, I know I've gone wrong somewhere. Ah, this is the one. This is the one, this is the one. Yeah, old farmer boy, you're following me behind me. What are you doing, Will? Right, so just up in the distance there, you can see the big pylon thing. That's north side. We just follow this road basically right to the very end, south side. Kind of makes sense, north and the south. It's the south side we want. Although this still doesn't look right to me, but whatever. I don't remember turning in there before. But you can see, to have a night out somewhere, it's going to be safe, isn't it? It's going to be quiet. It's going to be, yeah, really quiet, really peaceful. I think I might even go for a walk later, you know. I just might do that. Oh, I just keep following the road. I do know where I am, and I am going right. That farmer should be turning right there. I don't know why I keep doing this lately. Yeah, man. It's like rocking it. Yeah, rock and roll, man. I'm not into rock and roll, not into rock music at all. Bampton North, Bampton South's up here. Minor speed bump. Like, this guy did say give him a ring when I'm getting close, but do you know what? We're just going to drive there. Because that's how we roll. We're in no rush whatsoever. We've arrived at our destination. Yeah, we are bang up on drive time pretty much. I haven't got a lot left. So we get this box delivered, get this one lifted, and then, yeah, just park up and enjoy a night out. Now, what does a truck driver get up to at night in a lorry? What is it we do? Well, stick around. I'm going to keep the cameras rolling tonight. Not all night. You're not going to watch me sleep. That'd just be really weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, and you can see, I'll show you the sort of stuff that, and just how quickly the evenings just disappear with you. Whoa. These extended trailers can be a bloody nightmare at times. I I tell you what I do need to do. I do need to get out and check my wheels before I arrive at my destination. In fact, I can see security up here now waiting for me, so I'm going to turn the cameras off just for a second. I'll go and get myself sorted, work out where I'm going, what I'm doing, and then I'll get straight back to you. Right, so here we are, all parked up for the night, and just check out this view. I mean, not my face, the actual view. Which brings me back to what I was saying earlier about people not wanting to come into the industry. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, that is going to be my view early in the morning for sunrise. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous, and sunset tonight. I mean, the sun is going to set behind me, as you can see. Yeah, it's just going to be so quiet, so peaceful, and this is home for the night. I'm going to have a little wander around in a minute. Apparently, if I walk in that direction behind where I've just delivered the containers, it does lead to public footpaths. I mean, this bit here, it's not open to the public as such, it's just a business park or whatever. So yeah, what are we going to do tonight? Well, so far I've just delivered the containers inside the buildings there. We're just going to chill out for a bit. I've got Netflix, just installed Netflix on the tablet, obviously hotspot that from my mobile phone, and we're all good to go. So yeah, I'm going to go and lock the cab up in a second. Once we finish this little section, I'm going to have a little wander, just a slow stroll. Not going to do any major distance like Pete does. I'm definitely not up for a 20k walk, but yeah, just have a slow plod, keep in sight of the truck at all times. I guess I don't want to go too far in case you get lost, because I'm useless at walking. Know my way around by road, but not by footpaths and dirt tracks and across farmers' fields. Not happening. Yeah, so we go for a wander, watch a bit of Netflix, and just chill. So I'll get back to you. I'm going to go for my walk. I'll get back to you once I'm back in the truck, and we'll see what we get up to then. She's looking fine. So here we are, we've come out for a bit of an evening stroll, just stretch the legs, have a bit of exercise. The truck is way in the distance just there. Excuse my cigarette. Yeah, way in the distance over there. I don't know where this leads to. I haven't got no fancy apps like Pete and a few other people use, so I don't know, we're probably going to get lost. I've used my brain though. I've dropped a pin on Google Maps where the truck's parked, and obviously I can use satellite view and that sort of stuff, so I should find my way back. But if I don't, chances are you're not watching this now, because I've got home to edit it. So yeah, if you're watching this now, I made it back to the truck. Anyway, I'm going to go for a wander, see where it leads me to. I'm not going to go far, maybe 20 minutes, half hour, and then turn around and walk back. So catch you back in the truck in a bit, unless we see anything interesting, which to be fair, it's just literally just fields, so we're not going to see nothing. Anyway, I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, we're just about back from our walk now. There's a truck just there. We've literally done a full loop round, all the way round, ended up back here, and now we just got to head back. Happy days. The main gates for the barracks bit here has now been locked. These gates have just been and checked, and they don't get bolted, or it doesn't look like they get bolted. So that means we can get out of here really quietly, roll out of here about half four in the morning, The lane's up the top. This roadway literally goes about 3 mile out towards here. That's the entrance into here. So yeah, and it goes for a little tight village. So we'll creep out of here, and I mean creep out of there through the village, about R4ish, 4R4. That gets back down for about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, back towards my yard. I need to get diesel on the way. We're about half a tank, just under. That thing drinks diesel. That's doing about 6.3 to the gallon. That is mental. Yeah, so we get some diesel. We'll run back, pick up another 40 foot, over to Guildford, drop it, go and get this thing washed, because she is hanging big time. Ready to hand the motor back over to the packman, ready for Monday. It's such a shame I've got to give this motor up. I mean, look at her. She is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous motor. But never mind, it is what it is. So, I'm going to go and get ready for bed. I'll get back to you in a minute. Right, so as you can see, I'm in the truck now. I'm all chilled out. Got me jogging bottoms on. Got me trucker wheel top on. I'm all chilled. This bed, I hadn't sat in it. This bed is so comfy. I really wish you could get just how comfy this is from the video. This is comfier than my bed at home. Really soft, really nice. I'm going to have a gorgeous night's sleep. So, if anyone out there knows of any jobs going with 1 to 2 nights out a week around the Thurrock sort of area, or up as far as Chelmsford, maybe Colchester? Nah, not Colchester, Chelmsford. Chelmsford, Thurrock, that sort of area, 1 to 2 nights out a week, with a Volvo 8 FH, let me know. Let me know in the comments, I'll be there. Anyway, we are just chilling out. I've just turned the, obviously I haven't got a proper telly in here because I'm only in it for one night, unfortunately. Just put on Scott Andrews' video.
Newark to collect some heat logs. So we're going to Newark?
Yeah, so we're going to chill out, watch a bit of Scott Andrews, and then get into bed and have some sleep. It's now 8:15 at night. I've literally, all I've done, been for a little walk, as you've seen, and yeah, just a bit of exercise in it. Nice. Yeah, all we've done really is just gone for a quick walk, stretch the legs, just get away from the truck, get away from work for a little bit. That's the hardest thing of doing nights away. You literally spend all day, all night, the following day, the following night. You're just constantly within this work environment, work area. Sometimes you just need to get out, shut the doors, lock the cab. Phone won't stop. Yeah, and just wander, just walk away, just get out of sight of the whole thing. Unwind, and then come back. You're basically walking away from work, and then when you will come back to the truck, you're then walking into your home. The dash, as you can see, I mean, obviously this isn't my truck, as I keep saying. I've got all my stuff here. That's obviously clean clothes and bits and pieces that I've brought. That was on the bed throughout the day. So I've now moved that to there before I went for my walk. Set the bed up, so I'm all good to go. And obviously I've taken the sat nav and bits and pieces out the screen, my phone and bits and pieces just on the dash. So nothing's in sight. Once the curtains are shut, nothing's in sight then. It's literally just... yeah, nothing can be seen. There's no reason for anyone to... whatever they want to do. To be fair, no one's going to come around here tonight. I'm literally middle of nowhere. I'm not going to tell you where I am, in case I come back here at some point and have another night out. But some of you might work out, some of you might already know, in which case, whatever. And if you do know, and you are a truck driver, I recommend this place as a night out stop. Yeah, it's so peaceful, so quiet. It's lovely. If we just shush for a minute. Literally not a sound at all. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video, get my head down, get some sleep for the night. I'll catch back up with you in the morning. Now coming out of here is going to be pitch black in the morning. Good job we got them top spotlights. I think there's 4 up there. Yeah, 4, 6 spots, 5 spots, I don't know. But they're up there anyway, so we'll light it up like it's daylight. So, I'll come back to you in the morning. Good night. God bless. Good morning. Right, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, 10 past. Let's roll out of here, shall we? Let's get this Friday done. Let's get home. I had an amazing sleep on that bed. I now, hold on 1 minute, let me get spun round it a little bit, get myself sorted. Right, I can honestly say, hand on heart, these Volvo FHs I really rate massively. That is the most comfortable night's sleep I've ever had, I think, in my whole entire life. Certainly the most comfortable lorry bed ever, period. That is amazing. That was lovely. I could quite happily have laid in bed till 10, 11 o'clock today. No problem at all. But we got work to do, we got things to do. To be honest, I wasn't too sure if I was actually going to get up in time. I normally start at 7 o'clock in the morning, as you know. I mean, a couple of years ago, 3 o'clock in the morning was a normal standard start time for me. Obviously, since I've taken this job, it's now 7 o'clock. My body's got used to, that's the time I get out of bed for a 7 o'clock start. So I was really thinking, I ain't never getting up. I'm leaving here at 7 o'clock in the morning, I just know it. But no, I actually woke up about 20 past 4. I did consider just banging the card in and just going, but it was still a bit dark out and I was a bit concerned about this bend here. This is going to be really tight getting out of. And I needed to have been able to see that ditch with the back axles of the trailer. Ah, she's out. All is good, all is good. Right, like I said, I said last night, we are going to go through a bit of a residential area for a little village. Obviously, I don't want to go upsetting people. Yeah, we will creep out through the village, just slowly and gently, not throttling up too much, so we don't disturb too many people. Oh, wild deer. We're going to be back down my way for about 8 o'clock this morning. We've got a really easy day today, all because we smashed it out yesterday, last night, by getting up here for 5 o'clock, getting it tipped, getting parked up just after 6 o'clock. It now means literally all we've got to do is drive down towards, well, to my yard basically, down to my yard, load a 40, down to Guildford, tip a box, run back. That's it, day done, one job. Happy days. I reckon we could be finished. We get down here for we get down here for 8. We're gonna have a break straight away because we'll be on 3 hours almost. So we call it 9 o'clock. 11, half 11. At worst case, it's going to be half 11 getting down there, but it's not going to be nowhere near that. Leave there at 12. We could be back for 2:30, 3 o'clock today, I reckon. Truck washed and everything. Mate, even 4 o'clock. If we said 4 o'clock, in the yard, truck washed, all ready to go. For a Friday. Happy days. And a nice gleaming truck ready for Paul. Or, yeah, ready for Paul, ready for Monday. Which will obviously make him happy. Oh dear. Unfortunately, now when I do these nights out, all it does really is it just makes me miss it massively, and just makes me want to go and do some more. If every night out was like that was last night, I would 100% go back tramping. 1,000,000% I would. That was so quiet, so peaceful, literally not a noise. I didn't get woken once. In fact, I actually, when I turned the camera off and said I was going to bed, I laid in bed and watched a film. I went for another quick wander, not far, just around that little complex bit. Yeah, it's just a shame that you have to do that sort of thing. It would have been nice if the wife and the kids were with me last night, camping or something, you know, as a little adventure. Nice quiet area like that would have been lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna go, wake myself up, put some tunes on.